சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே.
You teach music, from a family of musicians. But when did you realize that, he's made for music?
What is something today that Rakesh cooks which is your favorite item that he makes? If he's making that, or if you wanted to request him to make something and he knows, okay, this is Amma's favorite. Okay, Amma's Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
For a special change, we have cooked for you. The even more special change is that I specifically have cooked for you, so we'll see if it's edible or not soon. If it was just him, it would have been fine, but today it's really special Mother's Day. But before that, we have a few questions for you, and if you speak very highly about us and very complimentary and build us up for the cameras, then you'll get the food. If we don't like the answers, then we'll just eat and go, okay? That's the deal. All right? Okay, so Auntie, I want to ask you a question about Rakesh. When he was really young, did he take an interest in the kitchen? Would he be with you in the kitchen, or was it something that came like much later on that he developed this interest for food and cooking?
No, he used to be, in fact, taking a lot of interest in kitchen, and moreover, I used to teach him in the kitchen. And he used to ask me, what is this? Adha madriyella ella kettinirpan. So modalende he used to love seeing me cooking, and he used to try it out.
So the Ammavum Naanum and all that is nijamave was actually happening before the cameras.
Yeah.
Chumma camera ka pannala.
No.
ஒரு வாட்டி நான் யூஎஸ்ல இருந்து வரும்போது டு பீட் த ஜெட் லேக் ஐ ஆக்சுவலி பி சிட்டிங் ஆன் த கிச்சன் கவுண்டர் காஃபி சாப்பிட்டு இன்னைக்கு என்ன சமையல். ஏன்னா நாங்கள் யூஎஸ்ல இருந்து வந்த அன்னைக்கு நான் முன்னாடியே வந்து மெனு கொடுத்துறேன். எனக்கு வந்து பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட்டுக்கு வந்து பொங்கல், அடை, அவியல் இந்த மாதிரி அப்படியே மெனு கொடுத்து தான் நான் வருவேன்.
Can I tell you something that when I used to land in the US from India, my cousin or somebody is picking me up, I'll ask them to bring me an In-N-Out veggie burger. I would do the opposite.
Can you recall any instance where Sandeep went on stage and said, நான் இன்னைக்கு இந்த நின்னு கோரி வரணும் பாட மாட்டேன்? He threw a tantrum. அந்த மாதிரி எதாவது பண்ணியிருக்கானா?
On the stage?
Yeah, or just before the concert?
No, not about the songs. I mean, I can only tell you about what he's wearing. He will object to this and that before going. He'll wear I remember very clearly once he wore a black jibba and I said, stage la pada pora, why do you want to wear a black jibba? No, it's fine. I'm going to wear it. So, on the madri, he's very strict about what he's wearing and he won't listen to me or anybody if we say, why don't you go change it? But paattu patti, I don't think he's ever made any fuss about it.
You teach music, from a family of musicians. But when did you realize that, he's made for music?
See, I used to teach music at home, even when he was small. So, I realized that he's listening to what I'm teaching. So on Pochim Varchum, he'll be humming something. And I'm thinking, how did he get it, And musicians come and stay at our place and they will say, oh, avanukku manaviyala kinchiratte solli kuduthirukala. I said, illa vera yarko solli kuduthen. Adu he must have just caught on to it. So then when he started humming, my husband and I said, looks like he's interested. So my husband used to say, nee ivlo perku solli tara, you teach him first. And that's how we started teaching him.
What is the first full thing that Rakesh actually cooked for you? Like first full item, dish. Not just like a little bit of helping you, but he actually cooked one thing fully on his own. Do you remember?
I think he did Ben Pogal.
Oh.
That is, in the month of Margari, I usually make Pongal almost every day.
Okay.
So, ஒரு நாள் வந்து Rakesh said, Amma, today let me make அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு he did a thing, but it was really nice. I never expected him to get that particular, correct taste. The texture of the rice. எல்லாமே perfect-ஆ இருந்தது.
When was this? How old was he approximately?
Maybe when he was...
Last year.
லாஸ்ட் இயர்லாம் எங்கேயோ போயிட்டான். பட் ஒன்று என்ன பண்ணுவானாக்கா, he used to be trying out so many things. அது என்றைக்குமே உண்டு. நன்னா விளையாட்டாக்க ஃப்ரிட்ஜில் ஒரு மூலையில் வச்சுட்டு ஓடி போயிடுவோம். அதே மாதிரி he used to be singing also. அதுவும் அது he used to be very passionate about singing. ஸ்கூல்ல இருந்தப்போ கூட நிறைய he used to be taking part in school competitions.
கச்சேரி பாடியிருக்கா. I heard him in concert. பார்த்தசாரதி சுவாமி சபால கச்சேரி பாடியிருக்கா. நான் வந்து கேட்டிருக்கேன் அங்க.
Exactly.
இதுல வந்து எங்க அக்காவுக்கு பாட்டு சொல்லி கொடுக்கறதுக்கு ஒரு வாத்தியார் will come home. அவ கத்துக்கல, நான் அவர் பக்கத்துல உட்கார்ந்து தானம் பண்ணேன்.
That's good. The other reason I asked you this question is because I have a long suspicion that I'm not sure if he actually cooks or just pretends to cook, and you're doing all the cooking behind. You're the genius behind the his face. I have gone to 5-star hotels, really nice restaurants where he then calls the chef and gives feedback, and me and Radhe will be looking like this. Oh my God, this guy is giving feedback to some Michelin chef right now. Kalamala inge inda pola.
The thing about the show that we do is it's completely not scripted like this. What we just it's just conversation.
In fact, அப்போ அந்த ஓல்டு இதெல்லாம் பார்த்தேன்னா இந்த கிச்சன்லாம் வேற மாதிரி இருக்கும், நான் வேற மாதிரி ட்ரெஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பேன், அப்படியே வந்து சமையல் பண்ணிவிடும் அந்த மாதிரி.
இப்போ நீ ரொம்ப ஃபேன்சி ஆயிட்டேன்.
இப்போ வந்து கொஞ்சம் ஒரு ஸ்டைலிஷா இருக்கும்.
I know, I saw the makeup artist and the designer stylist. இப்போதான் கிளம்பினா நான் பார்த்துட்டேன்.
ஒண்ணுமே கிடையாது.
கரெக்ட்மா, அவன் தான் கரெக்ட் ஒன்னு ஓட்றதுக்கு.
No, but it's really like such a almost an exact parallel because I grew up in a house filled with music. My mom was teaching so many students. My brothers were learning music. Musicians were coming in the house. So just like you just kind of grew up in the kitchen, I literally just grew up in the music.
No, and that's something that I wanted to ask you.
Exactly. Parallel.
Given that there was so much Carnatic music in the house, but even kekara the international music like hip hop, reggae and things like that, was that all திருட்டுத்தனமா எதனா கேட்பானா இல்ல நீங்க வந்து in the Narayan household it's very strict, no, nothing of that sort, is only classical music?
இல்ல I have never said that நீ வேற ஒண்ணுமே கேட்க கூடாதுன்னுலாம் சொன்னதில்லை. I have not heard them, him and his brothers, I have not heard them particularly either they're listening to this, but I know that sometimes car la pocha they'll turn on other music and they will sing along with that. Appa na kepen, how do you know these songs? Because I've never heard them singing or performing or anything other than Carnatic music what they've heard. They have listened to that.
They've done some proper திருட்டுத்தனம்ஸ். இதெல்லாம் எதுக்கு?
இந்த விஷயத்துல திருட்டுத்தனம் இல்ல.
How was it for you when he said I'm going to make the move to India, where that visiting the US was only going to be like vacation?
One whole year I was with him here for music and he never said I want to do this, I want to go there, it was all music, and only entertainment that he enjoyed was playing with the kids in the college. So there was nothing else other than music. So I knew that he's interested in music. Adapdi konjama then he started giving performances and all that, and I think he liked being in that atmosphere. In fact, his teacher also had told him that, okay, why do you have to go back now to States? Just be here and continue your music and you can improve. But adukku both uncle and I, we objected. He has to finish his undergrad. Chuma da paadila anga edo high school mudichittu or 1 year of college and then you come and sit here, that's not going to work.
Auntie, one final question to wrap up our Mother's Day special on Ammavum Naanum. What is something today that Rakesh cooks which is your favorite item that he makes? Also, is that or is there something else that you used to make so well which today your recipe he's making better than you? Is there something like that which you can say he's making it even better than I made it?
நான் பண்ற மாதிரி பண்ணறான், பெட்டரா இருக்காங்கிறது எனக்கு very
பூரி பாயசம் என்னோட நல்லா பண்றா சொல்லு.
Okay, cut, we got the answer. Thank you. Yeah. அவன் எதுமே பண்ண மாட்டேங்கறான், எனக்கு சும்மா ஏதோ இத்துனோடு பண்றான். அந்த பிரசாதம் பாசுரம் பண்ணாச்சு, he brings one sample for me.
பிரசாதம்னா என்ன? கோவில்ல பிரசாதம் எவ்வளவு கொடுப்பா உனக்கு? இவ்வளவு கொடுப்பாளா இவ்வளவு கொடுப்பாளா? அதுதான் கணக்கு.
சிலது வந்து I tell him to keep down on spices. கொஞ்சம் அவனுக்கு tendency is to add spices more. கொஞ்சம் அதர்சோ ஐ
இத நான் வந்து அப்பப்ப ஜாஸ்தி பிரிகா பாடுற மாதிரி
அத மாதிரி பாடுவான்.
சொல்லிருக்க அம்மா அதே தான் சொல்றேன்.
He does it so well. ரொம்ப நல்லா பண்ணுவான். அது
கம்மி பண்ணனும் சொல்லல நீங்க.
இல்ல
எக்ஸாக்ட்லி
அதெல்லாம் வந்து
அவ்வளோ ஃபாஸ்டா பாடுவாங்க. I told you.
A few moments later.
letting this out. Looks so yum.
Oh, this urlakangu looks really nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Can I serve some
I hope their microphones are on and picking up all of these nice compliments. சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே
பாஸ்.
உலகில் ஏற்றம் புரிய வந்தாய் சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே
கண்ணம்மா சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே
கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே.
சபாஷ். இன்னும் பாடலாமா? போறோம்.
பிள்ளைக்கனி அமுதே கண்ணம்மா பிள்ளைக்கனி அமுதே கண்ணம்மா பேசும் பொற்சித்திரமே
அள்ளி அணைத்திடவே என் முன்னே ஆடி வரும் தேர்
சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே. நம்ம சாப்பிடலாமா?
100% எனக்கும் பசிக்கிறது.
Messy. Okay, happy Mother's Day. Ammavum Naanum special episode.
பார்க்கறவா எல்லாருக்கும் எங்க ரெண்டு பேரோட ஹாப்பி மதர்ஸ் டே.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you.